in front of the famous Halebeedu Ganesha, and we are going to discuss Ketu of the Navagraha. Ketu is Mokshadayak. Ketu also creates obstacles. It is said to propitiate Ketu. The best deity to pray for is Ganesha. Why Ganesha is considered, Lord Ganesha is considered to remove obstacles from our life. If we see the allegory that is represented through Ganesha, on one hand he has Parashu, which is an axe which cuts away the karmas, good or bad. In another hand, he has lotus, which signifies enlightenment. In one hand, he has laddu, which is the fruits of his good deed, but he never eats them, which means an enlightened person is detached from his good deeds. And on the other hand, he has blessings for the world. He is sitting on rat, which represents our desires, which means an enlightened person will always have control over his senses. When a person is like this, then naturally all obstacles in his life gets removed. And hence, we pray to Ganesha for Ketu, because Ketu is Mokshadayak and Ketu also creates obstacles to move us towards moksha. Now I'm going to do a prayer for Ganesha, which is a very small prayer, and you can do this 7 times, 11 times, 108 times, and preferably with a Rudraksha. It is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Since Ketu means moksha and moksha means liberation, it happens when our Kundalini energy rises from our Muladhara chakra to the Sahasrara chakra. We shall now ask a local guide here about the 3 Jain temples here in Halebeedu.
3 जैन टेम्पल एक कंपाउंड में पार्श्वनाथ, आदिनाथ, शांतिनाथ। जैन में टोटली 24 तीर्थंकर्स। ये अंदर का मूर्ति 23 है ना, इनको पार्श्वनाथ भगवान बोलता है। तो मूर्ति के ऊपर सांप है, नाग, और पूरा सांप नीचे से ऊपर तक है। भगवान तपस करने के टाइम में, और सांप उसके ऊपर छत्र दोनों भी है रक्षित। ये टेम्पल हलेबीडु और बेलूर दोनों टेम्पल के सबसे पुराना है। इसके कारण पहले वैसल का राजा विष्णुवर्धन जैन, इसलिए इधर जैन टेम्पल मंदिर बनवाया। तो जब टाइम में इधर एक गुरु आया, उनका नाम रामानुजाचार्य बोलता है। उन क्या कर लेना, इनको वैष्णव धर्म प्रचार कर ले इधर, इसलिए राजा इनके बात सुनकर के जैन धर्म छोड़ दिया, वैष्णव धर्म स्वीकार कर दिया। तो यही राजा बेलूर में विष्णु मंदिर बनवाया। तो विष्णुवर्धन राजा है ना, जब टाइम में उनको बिट्टी देवा नाम था, उन वैष्णव धर्म स्वीकार कर दिया और उनका नाम भी बदल कर दिया विष्णुवर्धना। लेकिन उनका रानी सांतला देवी तो जैन धर्म पालन कर दिया। रानी नाम के बाजू में एक शांतिनाथ एक मंदिर भी बनवाया। ये पार्श्वनाथ मंदिर में 14 खंबा है। तो हलेबीडु बेलूर सब मंदिर में है, लेकिन सबसे अच्छा काम है इधर। तो अंदर 14 खंबा है, और पार्श्वनाथ का सामने एक चौखट है, वो लकड़ी 900 वर्ष पहले का। तो ये टेम्पल का एक विशेष है, ये पिलर में बहुत अच्छा पॉलिश है। आप लोगों हमको ऐसा हाथ करे तो आपका रिफ्लेक्शन दिखता है, मतलब एक में उल्टा, एक में डबल, एक में सीधा।
Ketu is a cosmic configuration. It is called the south node of the moon, or also the tail of the dragon. It is the lower half of a Rakshasa who had secretly taken the Amrita from Vishnu in his Mohini Rupa. Ketu gives us emancipation. Without the head means without ego. It gives us liberation, it gives us ultimate knowledge, but it also creates obstacles. By creating obstacles and mishappenings in our life, it drives us inwards towards asceticism. Here we are sitting in a very beautiful ancient shrine of the first Jain saint Adinath, whose son is the famous Gomateshwara Bahubali, whose statue is there in Shravanabelagola. Jainism, again, is a religion which takes us inwards towards asceticism, towards penance, away from the material world, beyond our physicality. The Digambar saints represent that we are not the body, we are just an energy moving in space. Rahu, which always appears bang opposite to Ketu, is a giver. It keeps us stuck in the material world, while Ketu makes us detached from it. Hence, Ketu is said to be Mokshadayak and gives us liberation. Ketu, when it is positively placed in the chart, will give us professional success, especially if it is associated with a spiritual activity. It makes us good priests, astrologers, detectives, or even writers of spiritual books. Ketu and Rahu stays in one particular zodiac sign for 1.5 years. Ketu usually does well in 2 of the fire sign lagnas and all the water sign lagnas, which are Aries and Sagittarius, and Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. The shlokas in Navagraha Stotra that praises Ketu are the following. We can sing this stotra to praise Ketu. Palasha pushpa samkasham tarakagrahamatmakam Rodram rodratmakam ghoram tam ketu pranamamyaham. So we are right now in front of the Shantinath Bhagwan temple inside the Halebedu Jain temple complex, and we felt this is the right place to conclude Ketu, because moksha and liberation gives us bliss, shanti or peace in our mind, and we are that bliss, we are that peace. The realization is attained through Ketu.